Well, hello everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Rex, where every single day that the Mariners play, you can catch a game of baseball here in MLB The Show 23 at 6 p.m. Pacific time on the channel. So if you'd like to keep up, stay current with the videos that happen, the games that happen, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can watch us win 56 of our first 74 games. Isn't that great? Isn't that just fantastic? We've only lost 18 times this season. Pretty wild. They don't go well. Usually when we lose, it's pretty bad, but we haven't been losing a lot. Been actually playing pretty well. We're going to have maybe our toughest test yet. Not necessarily because of the team that we are facing, which, no disrespect to the Orioles, but they're 35-39. We played pretty well against them yesterday. But because the hitting difficulties, I think, as high as it's been throughout this season, it maybe went up one notch, and then I think quickly got knocked down. But this is as high as we've been for a while. We haven't really had those long struggles at the plate that have led us to drop all the way down to like beginner this season. It's been improved, even if sometimes we go a little bit cold. So we'll see what happens today. We're looking to win the series, push the win streak out to 9 games, and just kind of feel good going into the final game of the 6-game road trip. We are perfect on the road so far. We swept the Yankees with 2-1-0 victories and then a big offensive explosion. We had a big offensive explosion here in the first game in Baltimore, and then we're looking to, go back home feeling good, playing a Nationals team that we should be able to beat. So good opportunity to, pile up these wins before we face some tougher teams going into the month of July before the All-Star break, including Tampa Bay and Houston. I'm not exactly sure. San Francisco's not doing as well, but big series in Houston Stadium I don't actually really like playing in, much like today's game where I don't really love playing at Camden Yards, specifically because that right field wall is really high. And the same problem with Los Angeles, the Angel Stadium as well. But one game at a time. Today, we have Marco Gonzalez on the bump, 7-4 with a 2.55 ERA, taking on Grayson Rodriguez, 2.06 with a 4.06 ERA, as we jump into today's game. Quick look at the standings. We're 9-1 in our last 10, 16 games ahead of the Astros in the American League West, 18.5 ahead of the Angels and the Rangers, and we'll leave the poor Athletics alone, okay? They're having a rough day, season, month, year, existence, and it is quite the show down there. Overcast off. Marco Gonzalez is starting. Julio Rodriguez, he's going to get a day off. We are going to throw him in. I didn't actually mean to do that. Who's my best power versus righty? Evan White? We could throw a lefty, Cade Marlowe, in there. We can throw him. Probably in that 9 spot. He's probably not a great DH. He typically plays right field. Is there anyone else that really needs rest? We're taking such a large amount of power. Well, no, that's fine. You know what? Let's lead off with Marlowe. And then we can flip Hernandez into the 2 spot. And then, you know what? I like Colton Wong in the 4. I know that's back-to-back lefties. And then we kind of get to just rotate on down, which isn't terrible. I could probably flip Pollock in France. I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of lefties. The problem is going to be that he doesn't have great contact or power, and the vision's pretty rough. He's batting .214 with a home run. His only RBI, though, is that home run. Is there anybody that really needs rest? Raleigh's fine. You know what? We'll go with that. So reduction in power, we're going to want to try and get some small ball, but we'll see what we can do here in game number 75 of the Seattle Mariners season. Loading screen's a great time to make sure that you're subscribed, have the bell rung, get all notified, do all that stuff. Thanks for hanging out here for a little bit as we jump into a brand new game here.
We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
Grayson Rodriguez is 2-6 in 14 starts. He has 77.2 innings pitched. He's given up 79 hits, a whip over one. That was all. That was a mess. That was a mess. We're up here at Hall of Fame difficulty. We're going to look at a four-seam that tops out at 101, a slider that tops out at 86. Curveball at 83, circle change 88, cutter 94. And there is a slider at 84. See what we could do here.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
Ooh, big swing and a miss on that curveball right there. Way too early. Switch to a contact swing here. And he got me with the curveball again.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Oh, I thought I was way up in the zone there. Circle change very late. His release is pretty quick. I think it's throwing me for a bit of a loop here.
Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him looking. That's out number
wow,
two.
Anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
I thought I hit A, but it didn't matter.
All of a sudden, you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
First, and that will end the inning.
Ooh, that's a curveball. Ew, God. Oh no.
First, no score. This is Mariners.
This is a game that I'm going into with a bit of nerves. Like, not even with the win streak, just the hitting difficulty being so high, and already struggling with high velocity fastballs. Not in a great spot at a pretty bad first inning, which has been kind of our calling card lately. 15 starts in a 7-4 record, a 2.55 ERA, and 81.1 innings pitched. He's given up 6 walks, 67 hits, struck out 91 batters, and has a whip of .90. So we've been feeling pretty good here.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First offering, and it just misses. And he pumps it a strike.
A little surprised to not see them more aggressive here as far as swinging the bat. Let's go a little cutter.
The pitch. He goes
ooh, wow. Okay, cutter on that outside corner. They'll give it to me, but I'm not going to take that for granted.
Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball.
Oh,
It
that was
stays
actually a
0-2.
really nice pitch. I like that location, but nothing doing there. Let's try another cutter on this outside corner.
Out to short. Crawford.
It'll give me the results I was
Tosses
looking
to
for, if
first.
not
And here this
the way I
afternoon,
was looking
too
for it.
quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The catcher,
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made
It's a little
the
extra warm
majors
over here
and
because I
worked
forgot I
on
kind of blocked
the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. And fouled off.
blocked the little central air vent.
Next off.
There we go. That's a nice cutter.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Oh, I was trying to get that real early swing.
Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back.
I know I'm going to trip on that freaking thing later.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pitch count isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
The 1-1 is fouled.
This guy's really annoying,
See how
though.
the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get.
And down on strikes.
There's a beautiful
And
dot
good
of a
work
cutter
there
right
as he
there.
Gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played an inning. No score. New inning
Been
getting
playing
started.
very
Couple
well
on up to
defensively.
hit.
the second baseman, Colton
The
Wong.
pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cordero
Just laid on it
makes
a
the
little
catch.
under.
It is
Again, one of those
ball.
pitches I thought I don't think it was really going to make much of a difference because we were under it,
AJ
but
Pollock at the dish.
I think I'm a little higher in the zone, or a little late, I should say. Excuse me.
And the first pitch misses for ball
You can see
one.
that Hall of Fame difficulty
Second inning
sliding
here,
down
no
towards the
score.
bottom.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Out to short. Mateo
Early on a cutter.
fires across the diamond, and they take care of Pollock for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Good power, not great in
Oh,
the
that's
OBP
better.
department.
That's better.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next one misses.
Miss
now
there.
1-2. That one is absolutely belted.
Is that going to go?
Going back some more.
Oh,
Makes
it's out
the
of the
grab, and
warning
that'll
track
end the
at the
inning.
wall.
Nobody left for Seattle.
God damn
To
it.
the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Everything's driving me nuts over here.
Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably so.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 9th homer of the year. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Oh, definitely not the way I wanted to start this inning. One pitch, home run.
Home run in an inning kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Right through there.
There we go. Nice cutter right there. See if we can bounce back. Honestly, that was more the aggression I thought we would see from the top of the lineup. They were very aggressive in that first game. We had a lot of base runners against us. I think.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pollock has this one sized up. He makes the grab. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a pop-up. A little bloop single.
We're getting a little too predictable here. We're throwing a lot of fastballs in the same spot over and over.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But
there we go. Take advantage of the aggression there.
On the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get
just
him into
missed.
motion.
Cowser, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. Double play ball to second. To Crawford for one. Can't hang on.
Okay, so we at least get the out at second. We weren't going to be able to make that play anyway. That's a base hit or a fielder's choice.
Now it's Franchi Cordero coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
0-1. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 3-0.
It's a really, really bad. It's a really bad cutter.
Anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Ryan McKenna stands in now and watches strike one. This to third.
It is usually the games I go into with a lot of confidence or talking about winning a series or extending the win streak. That's where I tend to struggle. 2 home runs.
It's now 3-0. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
That one just barely got out. Probably scores a run regardless, but
Baltimore, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
No big deal.
Obviously a guy.
Problem is we gotta come up with some offense here.
But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next one in the dirt.
Okay.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. Ball one low. Raleigh goes
Gotta
6
slow
feet,
down the
3
at-bats
inches
here.
in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he flips a breaking ball in
Circle
there.
change.
Or a changeup.
All right, whatever.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game.
Okay, lucky to
should
get a
be good
foul
going
off
forward.
there. I mean, those two pitches, 3 and 4, you're looking for those flipped. Way too early on that.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
I just stared at it. Just watched it go right on by.
Up to hit down. Ball one, no strikes. Suarez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next pitch is outside.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And another ball. Swing and a miss.
Wow,
as they
just
green light
blew it
him.
right fucking by me.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a foul ball.
That is a miss. Fuck.
Put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that.
It is. It's the perfect storm here, pitching wise. And Baltimore's been a team that's given me trouble in the past too.
Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
He warned me for a drag bunt. That's not what he was trying to do, obviously, but we'll
Here's
take
the
it.
second baseman, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And puts the
Nice play
squeeze
by
on it.
Crawford.
That's out number 2.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Off the plate, ball 1. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Crawford. He's in there.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Mountcastle in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is
Wait, how the
in
hell
for a
is he
strike.
already back up?
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. There's a strike. Gets to third. Suarez slings it across.
Nice grab by
and
France. It
that'll
was
do
a little bit short. I'm surprised that Suarez moved so
And the
much,
Orioles leave one,
or as much
but
as
they
he
lead
did
3-0.
after that, while trying to preload that throw.
Back here at the ballpark.
All right, this
On to the
pitcher's
fourth,
2 and
and down to
fucking
DH,
6.
Cade Marlowe.
Cade Marlowe.
Rodriguez back to work. Chris, you played here in
Jesus
2002.
Christ.
What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
I can't catch up to that.
Slowly on the ground to short. Mateo sends it across to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a
How
nice
fast is
job
that?
of keeping
81.
the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hernandez
Okay.
batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is down low. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Swings through that one for strike
Too
two.
early.
Next offering way upstairs.
I got to get this guy's pitch count up. I
Certainly
have to
doing
get
his
him out of
very
this game.
best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Next offering, pops
Fuck.
foul off to the right out of play.
He's made some mistakes. I just haven't taken advantage of it.
And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Popped up to the left into foul ground and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0.
We've had some games with some rough starts lately, but this
And
one is
welcome back.
this one's
John
brutal.
Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ramon Urias.
Having a hard time figuring out what's more frustrating. Is it no hits through 4 or a bunch of hits but a bunch of hits but no runs? By the way, that's 2 fucking strikes, asshole.
The wind of the pitch. And it is 2-1.
You sure that's a strike? Sure that's not a ball?
And there's the strike. On the ground to first, France steps on first.
Oh wow,
for the
that was
out.
okay. Thought that was maybe going to be a foul ball, but nice play by France to get an out.
And next is the designated
Kind of
hitter,
recover from the
1 for 1 with a single so
rough
far.
start.
In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. It's
pretty nice curve. Maybe caught a little more of the plate than I wanted to, but good drop and stayed in the zone. That's what you're looking for.
Looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Mateo, the next to hit, takes outside. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
I mean, don't give him any ideas.
And he deals.
We already struggle getting base runners out anyway.
Stays alive.
We don't need him stealing 2 bases. One's plenty. I really don't even want him stealing that one.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there.
Crawford with a couple
third
nice
out.
plays there at
3 up,
shortstop
3 down
today.
For the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Colton Wong. And that's outside.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one missing inside.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Well, I guess very late on that one.
In the air, left
Drop,
field.
drop, drop, drop.
Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a lead.
He went for it. He went for it to preserve the perfect game.
As he got into an advantage count.
Woo!
It's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
We're able to leg out a triple here with Colton Wong. Maybe this is the start of something here that we can try and get things going. Late on the fastball, but he left it a little more over the plate.
Ball one, no strikes.
Curveball called a ball.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Too aggressive there.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Please stop swinging at the curveball.
Darting out of the zone.
God fucking damn it.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And now for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
It's a nice play by the shortstop over there. Early.
But he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the...
Mountcastle to first in time.
I'll take it. It's early on the curveball. The curveball is fucking destroying me. What was that, a 78 mile an hour? No, 80. 20 mile an hour difference at times between the curveball.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022,
I'm early
he was
on
an all-star.
everything. Except for that four-seam fastball. I cannot catch up to it.
Deals. Next offering misses down and away. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Oh, I don't. I don't have the curveball timed up at all.
2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I definitely cannot figure out this fastball.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really bad.
That was strike 3 right there.
His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is
Wow,
off the
okay. So we're going to
outside
get a
edge, and
walk
that is
because of
ball
it.
4.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
That was it.
Now with the plate,
That was the
he swings
pitch.
through strike
That
one.
was the pitch.
Incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign.
I called it. I fucking called it before this game started. That stupid fucking scoreboard out there cost me a home run. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate the Crawford boxes in Houston.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. And takes low for ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That's a really bad.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just off the outside.
That's a 4-pitch walk right there.
This guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And now it's
I can't do anything with this fastball.
By him elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Back even. It's
tie game. Tie fucking game. Thank God. Eugenio Suarez. You beautiful man. Oh.
These days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout.
Kind of a long single, but we'll take it.
Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
I was really worried that was going to be big trouble for me. Not being able to get that home run, hitting off that stupid scoreboard in right field.
Coming on for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle
That's good.
innings,
That's so good for me. Oh my God. Just an abysmal start. Can't get anything going. Whew. Feels real good.
Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners.
4 seams at 98, slider at 89, 12-6 curve at 86, circle change at 90, 2 seam at 98. And that's a bad start. Slow down. Settle down. A little too amped here. It's going to take something real deep to get Suarez all the way around. Sean, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Mateo.
That's what you're bringing to the table, man. Fucking trash. Okay, well, we're able to score 3, even the game up, pick up some hits. Really disappointing final at-bat, but that's why you bring in relievers.
Back here in Baltimore.
And that's why, you know, look, it's frustrating to give up first pitch home run. It's really irritating, right? But, hey, I have been much better this season with making some comebacks.
Same side he throws from.
The first hit, that was what it took. That was what I was looking for. One hit, turn it into a triple. It took maybe a little, maybe too many outs to get him home, 90 feet away, but we're able to do it.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
So he hasn't seen this circle change yet. Let's go with another, actually we'll go fastball.
And
off the outside corner.
Just missed.
Just missed. Had a couple calls in that area.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss.
But, you know, able to make some comebacks. Get that hit, get the triple, take advantage of the mistake, get him home. And more importantly, drive Cal Raleigh and whoever was in front of him home as well with Suarez.
Ryan McKenna, the next to hit. And That's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Got it.
I feel like I lost focus a little bit
Well, that was the
in that inning when we gave up the home runs. The cutter was really, really bad. That was the pitch maybe I feel like I wasn't quite as dialed in on. The fastball that we gave up the home run to felt like more of just, hey, you're predictable.
Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a pitch I would love to see get ahead with a strike.
Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Maybe a little high there, Colton,
1,
but
2, 3,
all right.
Go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 3. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And a foul ball. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Ripped on a line. Mullins.
Damn it.
Takes it on the run.
Just couldn't drive it between them.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Late.
Radish, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-2. That's inside.
I did not mean to hit that button.
Down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
To the right side, Frazier.
Well, I guess it didn't really matter because it would have probably been a double play.
Outs.
Or I could have advanced the runner.
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wong goes 5 feet 7 inches, 185 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's a strikeout.
Fuck. The slider in that spot. I was not looking for that at all. Fuck me.
Well, we go bottom 6. Down the number 2 hitter, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam.
Here comes a pitch.
Frazier.
Did not love that fastball call on pitch 1.
Now 1-1.
But whatever.
The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And here is Adley Rutschman. In the first,
I like using the secondary, thirdary pitches to try and throw them off. It doesn't work if I'm not getting strikes.
Through it. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
2-1.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Foul ball left
Kind of
side.
bailed me
He'll
out
see
there.
another. 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Off, dude.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Got him looking. That's what you're bringing to the table.
Really
God, strike out a little sooner, please. Goodness gracious.
Was hoping to get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one pushed foul.
Really?
And the 0-2. That one just misses.
Oh,
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
God damn.
Checks his swing. Now
Wow.
appeal to first.
Did not
And
think
he
that was a
couldn't
check
hold
swing,
back.
but
He's rung up on
I'll
strikes.
take it. So the plan would be to... Are you okay?
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
That's not even... What? Game, are you okay? Are you going to break again? Somehow Colton Wong's recorded it out as an Oriole. What the hell?
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michael Givens. Hasn't pitched in the last 3
What I was going to try and say before that man froze. Try and get new pitchers in here in the 7th, 8th, and hopefully a closer in the 9th. I like to just push one run across.
Fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, number 8.
Four seam's going to top out at 96. Circle change at 84. Slider at 89. I point top out because it should be an easier pitch to track. Even though it'll top out at 96, we'll most likely see it around 93, 94. Which is maybe just slower enough to be able to smash something out of here, maybe.
That one ripped
Like
left
that.
field.
Like that.
It's back there.
Like that. Like that. Gone. A.J. Pollock.
So he
Mariners
moved the
lead
yard to
4-3.
left and
Let's
spread the
fucking
lead.
go.
It's 4-3.
Let's go. 3-0 deficit against a team with a losing record. No problem. Okay, now we're definitely going to switch pitchers. We'll probably go Flexen, Murphy, Munoz. I could bring in
When you're working with
the
this kind of
the harder
it's so
throwing,
critical that you move
slow
the
it down a
ball
little bit,
around
and then bring in
quickly
Munoz.
and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that
Perfect.
fastball.
Perfect.
Now
And there
it's
you
gonna
go.
be Taylor
There is
Trammell.
the difference.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Next offering is downstairs. Bullpen
But was it your
activity
neck and your
starting up
back?
Now, Ryan Baker up and throwing.
Actually, wasn't sure that ball was going to get out. We've had so many
2-1
perfect
now.
perfects.
Fastball almost
We've
got
had a lot of
there.
perfect perfects that have
Straightened him
been,
up a little bit.
robbed for outs, or especially with something like that where it kind of looks like the guy's easing up in the outfield to get a beat on it early. Good to see that one go over the fence. Careful here. We can draw a walk. Switch to a contact swing.
Goes
Watched
down
it go
looking
right by
for
me.
the strikeout. Couldn't pull
I
the
mean,
trigger
just-
on a fastball at the knees.
Damn it.
And now the first
I wasn't
baseman,
looking for the
Ty
fastball
France.
there. I was looking for the circle change or the slider.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground.
Oh, the slider got me. Really
Across
early
the
on it.
diamond, and there's
Damn.
two away.
Well, Berg, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Raleigh 1 for 2 with a double. Would have been a home run in a lot of other stadiums, just based on wall height.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That was the pitch I was looking for, but I was still late on it. Oh, wow, early. Okay. Just gonna slow down a little bit here.
And now it's even up. Bounce up the middle. Whips it
not-
to first. And that is the third out of the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now
I think I'm going to try to speed him up, slow him down, and speed him up again. I think that's probably my best option. .92. I've been looking at that. Oh, Murphy. It's Brash. It's definitely Matt Brash that has the hot heat. Righty, lefty, righty. We will put him in the game.
And into the box
Well,
for
I goofed that up.
Baltimore,
Goofed that up.
Ramon
It's a good thought
Urias. On the
process,
mound
but
now, Chris Flexen.
Attention, please.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
okay. Flexen has this nice little slider here.
And a pitch. Laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A fucking perfect. Are you serious?
All over that one right
God
there.
damn it, that's
The
why you
alternate
wanna
phrase,
go-
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
That's why you want to maybe try and speed him up here.
Swing and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Runner takes off. That one hooked foul.
Saved me.
Urias on at first. Nobody out. The other way. Diving, and he can't make the play. Pollock quickly throws it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Chris Flexen, what are we doing here, buddy? What are we doing?
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
At the belt and fires. Strike two.
Why was that so bad? Why was that so bad? I don't know why you're pointing like it was good.
Go ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Got him.
Got
Okay.
him. Now
All right. We can get out of this. That's 3. That's the minimum. Do I bring in Brash?
Right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
The left field.
2 on, 1 out. And now Franchi Cordero.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First offering, and it just misses.
I mean,
At the
that's a
dish, looking to
strike.
lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That one was bad. That one was bad. Too cheeky.
Got him swinging.
Got him. Got him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. And strike 2.
We go right back to that slider again.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Got him. Got him. Got out of it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That was a let's fucking go. A little loud.
But that's okay, as long as
Maybe a little late for that kind of noise.
Thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Whew. That was dicey. That was fucking dicey. Oh my god. I can't actually believe we got out of that.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Baker.
Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and bring in Brash. We're going to alter our strategy a little bit. We're going to start throwing some feet, maybe. Because we've been pretty low speed all day. And then we'll definitely bring in Flex or Munoz for the closing opportunity. What's been kind of a wild game here in Baltimore. Four seam's going to top out at 99. Slider or cutter, excuse me, at 90, and a circle change at 86.
And that's in for a strike.
And there's a 96-mile-an-hour fastball at the bottom of the zone. Gross.
But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Really early on the circle change.
And the righty deals.
1-2.
That wasn't close. Why'd I even swing it though? Thankfully, it was a contact swing rather than a power, or not even a power swing, but just a regular swing. I think somebody as powerful as Suarez isn't going to really bring it back if it's anything other than a contact swing.
Got him swinging for the
Blew it right by me.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Gabe Marlowe up next for the Mariners. Ball 1, no strikes. Meanwhile,
so I do really need to figure out what I want to do here as far as the pitching stuff.
The 1-0. Pulls that one foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And here it comes. And that one is
you can see why the batting averages are so low. They're like 111 for each side. Big differences between that circle change and the fastball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Even
Is
getting
the
contact
inning.
on it didn't
Mariners
fucking matter.
down in order, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3.
I think I gotta go brash here. I gotta speed them up a little bit. They're gonna be way too comfortable with. I mean, it's gonna be a 2-pitch pitcher. All of them are gonna be lefties. Oh no. Okay, here. All right.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
We're gonna try brash here.
Matt Brash.
These are the spots relievers
God, I miss
really
Diego
make a name
Castillo.
for themselves. Late and close.
I want to speed
There's
him
not
up a
much
little
margin
bit,
for
but what I
error,
don't
at the
love
same
is that
time,
Brash's
there's a
primary
reason
is a
to put in these
slider.
situations.
All 3 hitters are gonna be lefty. Which is going to kind of eliminate that slider right off the bat. But if I can throw something a little faster, it might not matter. It's just going to be that I'm a 2-pitch pitcher at best. Except for I can't dial it in here. Settle down. I don't know what is going on here. 8 seconds. 8. Okay.
The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
That was a perfect pitch. It was like middle. Gross.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Keeps the at
That
bat
didn't
going.
go
with a
where I
foul
wanted
ball.
it. I shuddered.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The tying run at the plate. And that one moves his feet.
But you can see the difference though. The 96 late on that. That went all the way up at 98.
Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Can't fucking get this motherfucker out. Slider was pretty bad the first time. See if we can settle down.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he takes it
That'll
himself for the
work.
out.
That's why you hug the
Oh,
lines on the corners.
Hold on. Warm him up.
Late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Frazier in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one off the mark.
Damn,
Ball one.
just missed.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. That's in there.
No way.
That's
Me
strike
using
1.
a circle change effectively? Unbelievable.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
Get there.
Gets it to first.
Matt
Rutschman
Brash
retired.
coming through.
That is
Let's
that.
fucking go. Beautiful
Orioles
play by
held in
Colton
check
Wong to
there.
get us out of that
They still
inning.
trail it here, 4-3.
We can bring our big gun closer.
Now on the bump, Cionel Perez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
Okay.
here. Got to do his
What?
best to keep the
Why could they
score
bring him
right
in?
where it is.
Lefties are batting better against him.
Well,
He's like a 12
one-run
ERA.
game. And now J.P. Crawford.
JP.
Four seam up at 100,
26
slider at
years
86,
old, and
sinker
he
at
was
97.
born in Cuba. Here comes a pitch. That one is upstairs.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, Sean.
Swinging. Slider got him for
Jesus
strike 3.
Christ.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Wong. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And he deals. Next offering is outside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is popped up. Mateo makes the grab.
Really
and there's
late.
2 away. And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. First offering.
Here's if
misses
you
the
want to go
mark.
high in the
Looking like they'll
zone.
be
I'd
adding
love to
insurance
try and get an
rotation
insurance
in the bottom
run
of the
here,
ninth,
but
so it's going to be on the bullpen
not
to
looking
hold this
great.
lead.
Ooh, hell yeah. Give me some lemonade. Hook me up.
Swing and a miss.
It's too
And
late.
that is strike 2.
I can't catch up to it.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and
You
that
take a
is
walk
ball
here.
4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Taylor.
So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. He's there. He's got
Not a
it.
terrible piece of
And that
contact
is
there.
that.
Would have loved to try and
No
drive
runs,
that
no
into the
hits,
gap.
No errors and a run
But
left. On to the
that's all right.
bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Orioles 3. Back now and on the mound, the closer.
This is our guy.
Andres
This is who we
Munoz.
want in these scenarios, situations. I can't get either of those words out. Screwed it up the first time, tried to reverse, and screwed it up the second time. Gross. One thing I don't love is Munoz's slider does not have a lot of bite to it. But we're gonna use it more as a velocity change pitch rather than
And here's the first baseman,
a, like,
Ryan Mountcastle.
Orioles.
A lot of times
try
you're
and
looking for
pull
a
it way
guy
out of the
to
zone.
get that
We
time
just
run
want
on
him to
base,
swing
but because
early
of
on
the
it.
power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
See if we can move our way up this save league leaders board. Never really been
That's a slider.
never really been in that conversation, I don't think. I think the one year that we like maybe could have made a run at it, the Minnesota Twins had like just the most absurd season, and we started really slow, and it took me a while to A, win games, but B, find a solid closer.
that
So it just
opponent
didn't matter.
has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Urias in the box now. Take strike 1. And it's even up.
I guess if I throw it intentionally a little left.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Just miss.
That misses. Now 2-2.
Man,
Take a breath.
man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Inside 3-2 the count.
That's a
Okay.
really good take.
Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air to left center. Pollock on the run. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I couldn't get him out. Couldn't get him out. That is so frustrating.
Just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there
Come
between the
on!
outfielders,
That is a strike.
you're making
You
the
cannot
turn
be
first
calling
to
shit
an
like,
excellent swing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Next
Settle down.
offering is
Settle
in for a
down.
strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 down.
He steps on the bag.
2 down.
Now only 1 out remaining. Jorge Mateo now. Good eye right there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Munoz, buddy, we got to find the zone here.
Kicks and fires. And the runner's coming home. And it's a squeeze. And he beats the throw very close right there.
A gutsy call. The squeeze play, and it pays off for him in a big way.
You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Franchi Cordero.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one's in there. 0-1.
I mean, do you go home in that scenario? That is unbelievable.
Four in the 9th. Struck him out looking. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon.
Fuck that
10th inning coming up,
bullshit.
and we are tied 4-4. On to extra innings. And now for Seattle, Ty France.
I don't have the bullpen for this.
The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the 9th.
That
but
fucking-
we'll see what these guys
that-
have on the road in extras.
And now the lefty swings through that one.
That is... I don't even have words.
And ball 1. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The switch hitter batting right.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. All tied up and here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
I can't believe it. A fucking bunt drives home that run.
Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that is cut out and missed. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Major League Baseball season that I play without some bullshit in Baltimore. That is...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. This game's all tied at 4. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan McKenna.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
I just can't believe we can't get any of this break in the earlier portions. Like, I don't understand. Munoz, what are we doing, man?
The 1-0. That clips the corner.
This is such a fucking bullshit game.
They say you win. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 down, winning run on at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
Here's the pitch, runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Safe and second.
Yeah, not even close.
Base.
Too much speed.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right side, France. He takes it on his own. That's the third out.
The thing that really sucks, though, is I genuinely don't have the bullpen for
Score
this.
remains tied at 4.
I could probably bring in a starter if I absolutely need to.
Keegan Aiken takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now at the plate, Cade Marlowe. And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect
I'm so upset about it. I'm so livid about the bottom of the ninth.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This to center field. Mullins hauls it in, one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle
It's
in.
late. That's the pitch I'm looking for. It's right where I want it, with big power from Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss.
Too aggressive on the curveball.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And misses inside.
1-2.
Tied at 4. Just misses there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Still 2-2.
That's a good swing. That's a good swing. I mean, obviously easy to say when it's a foul ball.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Why does this game have to
J.P.
go into
Crawford
extra innings?
up next.
Fuck. God damn it.
The
I,
battle here
every
about to
time
be
I
the
like have
pitch
some
of
shit
the
to do,
at-bat.
or like I need to go to bed, that's when I
3-2 is
muck it
off
all
the
up.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing
76
command a little bit
speed.
after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
He could just throw curveballs and I wouldn't be able to slow down enough to do it.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a
I
pitcher maybe
fucking
double
hate
up
it.
on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The pitch. And now it's filled up. Colton Wong to bat next. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Frazier on to first in time. And he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Wong swings through it for strike 1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Line to left. And he'll play it on a bounce. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs,
I think he would have got there. The throw was not good.
For a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one out to right. McKenna as he glides to his left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
I really should have sent him.
Mariners leave a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 11th.
I should have sent him. There was no excuse not to. Who fucking cares?
The pitch. And there's the strike. Late with the swing there. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before.
What was that call earlier in the game, man?
Urias in the box now, takes strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Foul ball still 0-2. Out to short, Crawford. And that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Kowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Pollock has this one sized up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
See, Baltimore, you could have just ended this video earlier. I am irate about that.
On the mound here in the top half of the inning. Darwinzon Hernandez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's
great. It's a sweeping curve at 78 miles an hour.
If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Gone into the flag core.
Can we get this win? Can we get a win?
His 11th of the year, and that's
I spent the last 3 innings being just fucking pissed off. God damn it. Taylor, Trammell. Lefty, lefty. I was a little worried about that matchup. Left a couple of lefty, that sweeping curve in the zone there. He threw it once, I missed it. He threw it a second time, I was able to get it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Is this going to be one of those annoying games like
Mariners, Ty France,
the fucking
his late inning heroics? And the first pitch
was that Angels game where we won 7-2?
26 years old.
Okay. Murphy might end up out of energy here. We'll warm him up.
And they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch. That misses. Ball 2. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's completely avoided that sweeping curve here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Everything's been a fastball. Got to be really careful here with something off speed.
And, pitch. He goes down looking.
And he went with the fastball. He went.
Third time he struck out in this one.
Fuck. What the fuck, dude?
He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing.
There's the sweeping curve.
And the count 1-1. And that's outside. And he deals. That's a strike.
Fuck. I'm just not seeing it out of his hand very well. I'm really lucky he went back to the sweeping curve against Trammell.
Swing and a pop-up. foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well. And
I can't. I'm late on that, aren't I?
Suarez,
fuck off.
now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a pitch. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
I don't know. I don't get it. I am so tired of the Baltimore Orioles. Fuck, we have one more game to play against them.
Back after this on the show. New pitcher for the Mariners, Penn Murphy.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
I guess I took advantage of the one mistake pitch I needed to take advantage of.
Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chopped on the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
I want to scream. I want to scream.
Franchi Cordero. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. A 2-run blast. And the Orioles win it in 12.
That guy has made my life absolutely miserable.
Get to extra innings, it seems
what
like every
the
guy's
fuck
trying to
happened?
big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Six-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Wow. I mean, this is awful. I don't even want to watch any of this. Franchi Cordero had 2 home runs for 4 ribbies.
First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men.
Darwinzi and Hernandez got the win. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, struck out 2. He gave up 1 earned run. Penn Murphy gets the loss. No innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned. We had an error there in the bottom of the 12th inning. And so instead of a solo shot, it's a 2-run home run. And that'll do it for today's game. Maybe the most painful loss we've had all season. I don't know what it is about Baltimore, and I don't know what it is about playing in Baltimore that makes my life an absolute living fucking hell. We won 7-2. We had a good game yesterday. Solid outing, and we just could not get the outs we needed. They threw down that bunt at the end, in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. I kind of hate that Ty France ran for it. At least, set up on first. The pitcher's probably not going to beat him to the bag. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating that Ty France ran to first. Otherwise, we'd be looking at a win. I thought we were going to be able to eke out a victory, but gave up a 2-run home run to Franchi Cordero, who I believe was 4 for 4 yesterday, and was 2 for 4 in this game with the 2 home runs. Where is he? Cordero. 5 at-bats. He was 2 for 5, excuse me, but he had 2 home runs, so that's all that matters. Just an absolute... I fucking hate it. I am very upset with the way that went. Munoz doesn't typically blow saves. We gave up the wrong runners at the wrong times. And that'll do it. We're going to look for the series win tomorrow. You know what? I was really happy that we were able to come back from 3-0. And we just couldn't hold it. We got 3 back. We were able to get the AJ Pollock home run, and I thought that we were home free. And then we brought in Munoz, and I thought we were home free. We put in Brash in the 8th or whatever it was and got through that. I thought we were golden, but it wasn't meant to be. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time for another controller throwing installment of MLB right here on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy. Subscribe, ring the bell if you want to see more from me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Fuck the Orioles.